Welcome back, friends. I'm just doing a little bit of preparation before I start recording. I'm getting stuff. As you can see, I'm doing something with quartz today. That's pretty awesome. And I was just collecting some of this dark oak sapling stuff. I just cut down a tree, and I wanted to see how many saplings I get out of it. It balances out. I used 4, I got 4. But as I was standing here, I'm like, what is that? That is not something I built, so I figured, you know what, before I see anything, I'm going to press record and see what it is. Okay, let's see what it is. It is just a magical thing. Unless it is exactly like I expected. Somebody could have, maybe, possibly, used their way, or used these to get up here. Let me see if it's true. Do this, and you step back, and you do a, whoops. How about we run a little bit better? And we run and jump, and they're in. Haha. Yes, well, eventually that won't be possible. That's my long-term plan. Anyway, so whoever did that, you're an idiot. I don't know. I mean, the good thing is I don't believe that they can do anything to my place, because it's all protected. But one thing that I figured that I was secure in, I left my ladder there, and so they could have killed all of my cows. But luckily they didn't. I've already bred them. So nothing bad happened. I'm just moving along, collecting stuff. So today, in the next scene, we'll be in the spawner. I'm going to make it look pretty. That's my plan. Make it look a little bit prettier. Now, don't know. That's all. That's it. Just gonna make it look pretty. Let me get organized, and then we'll run over there and see what's what. Well, hello again. As you can see, we haven't made it to the spawner yet because I decided I needed a few things. One of which is snow, and I didn't have any snow to build a snow generator, so I figured I'd come to the mountains, and then I can have some snow. The other thing is I wanted some, some wool, black wool, so I killed some squids, dyed my sheep, and harvested that. Now in the mountains here, there's this thing. I don't know who built it or why. Probably not going to make a jump over there, but cool on them. My house is right over there, just out of render distance. Now I don't know if somebody lives here or not, but there is somebody who does live in the area. What's his name? Marcus Knorr. He traded me some carrots for some cobble, and I was looking over here, and there is something over here. Let's see. What's in here? This noob zone. Anything? Ooh, fancy. I don't know who this is, but if you guys are watching this and you ever play on this server, don't leave stuff like this around that's unprotected, because you'll come back and it'll just be gone. Like, look how many of these flowers there are. Now I feel bad actually showing this. That makes me sad. So, yeah. Wow, that's fancy. That's a fancy base they got there. Anyway, I'm going to go, I planted some pumpkins. Let's see if they've grown, and then I'm going to make a generator, snow generator, and get as much snow as I want. Yeah. We're finally here. I've done lots of rigmarole and this and that and the other thing. So I lit up the spawners, so hopefully a minimum amount of things will spawn. And I need to rip down all the walls because I'm going to change them. Obviously, that's how you make something more fancy, is by changing everything. So let me do that. Also, this glass that I had over here, I don't have silk touch, but I want this wall to be walled, so I'm going to break all that. A little bit of lighting seems to do the trick. I killed all the spiders and none have respawned or just came back, or whatever. So let me rip all this up, and then as soon as I get this all down, I'll start the pattern and you guys can see what it looks like and to see how bad I screw it up while I'm trying to do it. So the room is looking a little bit different. I dug it out, extended the ceiling, extended all the walls. Now let's see what I can do with this. So this goes like this. Now this corner is not very important because we won't be able to see it. But anyway, I think this goes like so, and then like that. I think that's how it goes. And then I do something like this, and then the opposite direction, like so. It goes like this, So this is our current pattern. Now, I did a little bit of testing in the. Oop, that doesn't go like that. Whoa, that's a lot of destruction. I need some regular blocks to fill in my mistakes. I did some testing in a single player world just to see what's what, and it seemed to work okay. In the very first design I had, it did not go well. Let's just say all the stupid guys escaped and it was poisoning. Not cool, but this should work out alright. Whoops. Hold on. Let me see. I'm a bit confused. I don't like it for some reason. For some reason I don't like it. What's happening? I swear it was good a minute ago. Okay, if I do that, I might have to move the door then. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, that's looking a little bit better, except I don't like this for some reason. Well, actually, let me see what happens if I do it like this then. Maybe this will look like a better corner, like so. Then maybe the transition between the corners will look alright. Screw it. Let's just go with it. Just go with it. It should be fine, right? Like so. I'm losing my mind here. Losing my mind. Let me finish this wall and make sure that it looks okay, and then we'll come back. Maybe I'll have to make some changes. Who knows? Things are looking okay. So I got the half done because I don't really know what I'm doing with this side yet. I have a rough idea, but not 100%. So I built this out of quartz also, so this should function, and I put the little down step to collect any random junk that's in there, because as you know, stuff piles in there, experience and things, and you have to go down there and pick it up. So that's cool. Now, I think, now here's, I'll tell you what I was thinking. I was going to leave this whole section open, and then on the back side here is where I was going to put this, and then the, this thing, and the anvil, wherever that's kicking around. I think I actually took it home. Instead of putting the anvil over here like I thought, put everything on the back wall. You know, like little alcoves. So this would all be open. So I think I am going to actually rip this whole thing down. I have lots of wood now, so I'll just rebuild it. So let's do some more. Let's rip everything up, including the floor, and then I'll work on that also. This place is gonna look fancy, I think, / I hope. Hopefully you guys are looking at it and saying, that's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's nowhere near done. Like, I'm hoping not to have these torches. I'm hoping to have glowstone in the ceiling, which I brought with me. There it is. So, see you momentarily. Got the floor down and the lighting, and that's all I got so far. I'm thinking that it's a little bit too white. I use snow because it's cheaper than quartz. Now, I was also thinking to use snow in the ceiling with another black pattern, but I'm thinking maybe not, because that's a bright room. So I think I need like another color. I'm not 100% sure on which kind. I'll have to give it a think. But for right now, I guess I'm going to dig out this whole section here, and then put in my new bookshelves, and I can actually turn on these spawners again. Actually, let's do that now. Let's do that live on camera, and we can see how screwed up things get. Okay, so if I break, I can't break that, but I can break these. Done. Okay, they are on their way, and everything should be fine, but you know me, I'll always screw something up. Okay, so that spawner is on. They can get through these holes right here, but they should be able to climb due to the water passageways. So that's what I'm hoping. Alright, nothing fell in there. Good. Okay. Perfect. I think we're good. I think everything is functioning as planned. Oh no. Ooh, okay, I got it. A little bit of lag on that. Donezo. I might just securely maybe make like a little AFK room just in case. Also, behind here, I need to do something about that. I just thought about the inside of the spawners. Thought it would look cool to be able to see in there, and it doesn't affect the lighting. It's still black, but I forgot about behind here. You know, as you can see, like cobble sort of looks stupid, dirt looks stupid, so I'll have to put something fancy back there. Maybe whatever color I'll do the ceiling, I'll put behind there. I don't know. We'll have to find out. So I'm going to kill some of these spiders and then do some testing with different colors. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I've decided to go with the dark wood, the dark oak wood. I think it's a good contrast, and I only have one block left, so I need some more trees, but I think I'm gonna put that behind here also, so that will make that dark. And back here is, I've dug this out, ran out of snow, I'm like super close to being finished, but I went and I killed a bunch of more cows. Yay, it's always fun killing cows. And this should do something like that. Cool. Actually, I should probably put them back here, right? Well, that's what, 12? How if I do this? Here, put you there for now. What level does this give me? It gives me 28. That's a weird level. But if, oops, put that there. Is that enough? I'm always confused about this stuff. Okay, that's enough. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run bookshelves the entire back wall here. Just because. Now I'm going to need a little bit more. What you going to do about it? Pretty darn close, so that's good. Now, in this section here, I'm going to put an anvil. Clang, clang. Alright, so I need to repair this pickaxe. I want to see what it costs. 32, that's not bad. I'm 36. Let's see, what if I rename this? Workhorse. 39, I can do that, no problem. I mean, I just having these guys spawn like crazy in here, so I should do that. And that will be done. So here's the scoop. Oh, that was a failure. That's looking pretty good. Now, I do need a little bit more lighting. Stop hitting me and poisoning me. So I think I'm just going to do a whole row like this, all the way down. That should light up enough so I can get rid of these torches. I think, what are we at here? Block lighting. Yeah, we got plenty of light. So that's good. So this will be finished on this side, like so. Now, I don't know what to do with the transition between here and here yet. I haven't figured that out. Maybe, whatever. That will come later. That will come later. The other thing is this door. I need some more resources. It's hard getting resources this early in the game, but it's looking pretty good. I think, no, I put it in a chest somewhere. I'm gonna put the brewing stand in here. Cool, it's coming along pretty nice. I'm excited. Now I just need to go AFK a few times and make some more uber weapons. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today, my friends. I don't know. That's all there is. So we'll get finished this next time. Should be all finished up. And then we'll move on to another project. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.